Alright, so for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to unlock every single weapon, equipment, and vehicle in the game, as well as maybe some of the skins that go along with the weapons and vehicles. Which, before we even begin to review all these different weapons and vehicles, equipments, whatever, I would like to point out that you don't have to actually play multiplayer in order to unlock everything. Really, all you need to do is either load up Conquest solo co-op or Breakthrough solo co-op, and you can just play against boss to unlock everything in this game. And as well as doing that, you can actually unlock multiple weapons and possibly vehicles all at the same time, because some of the progress does overlap with the different vehicles and weapons and equipment and whatever. I'm saying some things can overlap, so you don't have to do everything just one at a time. So let's just jump right into it. So when you first start playing this game, you're going to obviously already have the G57 pistol unlocked. You're already going to have the PPX-45 submachine gun already unlocked. You're going to have the M5A3 assault rifle already unlocked. The LCMG LMG already unlocked. The DM7 already unlocked. The SWS-10 sniper rifle already unlocked, and the MCS-880 shotgun already unlocked. But besides these weapons, the first weapon that we're going to be taking a look at is the MP28. This is pretty easy. All you have to do is level up all the way to level 17. You can do that in either regular multiplayer or playing against bots in solo co-op. And then same thing with the M44. All you have to do is get to level 29 in either regular multiplayer or solo co-op in order to unlock this sidearm secondary. For the PF51 secondary weapon, the easiest way really to unlock this weapon is to literally just buy the Battlefield 2042 Elite Edition, which is just an extra $30, but if you want to do it the non-idiotic way, the free way that doesn't involve paying extra money than you need to, all you have to do to unlock this weapon is get 30 kills with the G57 pistol, and then get 60 kills with the MP9 SMG, which in order to do that, you also need to get to level 36 first before you can even unlock the PF51 secondary. And in order to unlock this as fast as possible, I'll just load up a game of Redacted on Breakthrough Solo Co-op for that. For the NVK-P125, in order to unlock this weapon, again, you can spend an extra $30 to get it for free, I guess, if you want to even consider that to be free, but yeah. Or you could do these challenges, which is get 20 kills with sidearms at a distance of 30 meters or more. In order to do that as fastest way possible, I would load up a game of Stranded on Breakthrough solo co-op for that. And then the next challenge is get 60 kills or assists with AC42 or DXR, which in order to even be able to do that, first you're going to have to level up until level 40 to unlock the AC42, or just level 24 to unlock the DXR, whichever is fastest for y'all. But obviously if you try to level it up with the DXR, it's going to take a bit longer because you're using a sniper rifle instead of an assault rifle, which you tend to get more kills more easily with the AC42. But again, if you don't want to wait all the way to level 40, you can use a sniper rifle on any map for all that I care. But fastest way possible is probably going to be redacted breakthrough, or you could do stranded breakthrough at the same time that you're trying to get your sidearm kills at 30 meters or more. For the Super 500 secondary shotgun, you can buy the Elite Edition, or you could just do 20 kills with secondary weapons at a distance of 25 meters or less, and get kills and assists with shotguns, which is pretty easy. Just use the MCS 880 since it's already unlocked to get those 30 kills. And in order to do this as fastest way possible, I would probably just play a game of solo co-op breakthrough on Redacted. For the L9CZ secondary pistol, all you're going to need to do is get 40 kills with secondary weapons while aiming, and 80 kills or assists with assault rifles. This is pretty easy. You're probably already going to have it unlocked by the time that you even get to this weapon. That is, if you're trying to unlock all these weapons in the order that I'm reviewing them, listing them, whatever. But in case you haven't already unlocked it, yeah, this is like I said, it's pretty easy. Just go into a game of Redacted Breakthrough and use the M5A3 and the G57 if you haven't already unlocked all the other sidearms. This is where it gets a bit more technical, I guess you could say, or at least one of these challenges is pretty technical. But yeah, but here is the BFP.50 sidearm, secondary, handgun, hand cannon, more like it. And the first challenge is simple, really. Just get 60 kills with secondary weapons. You'll probably already have it done by the time you get to this weapon if you've tried to unlock the other sidearms before this one. But then the second challenge is a bit more tricky, which you either got to get 1 kill or assist while destroying an enemy vehicle with an M44, which is this revolver all the way up here. Which, in case you didn't know, this does do a very minimal damage to light infantry vehicles because of the high power rounds or whatever. No armor piercing. You got to run armor piercing in order to do damage to vehicles. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to show you guys how to unlock this because simply describing it's going to be a bit more technical. I haven't really tried to, as you can tell, I haven't really tried to unlock it yet, but I think I have an idea how I would unlock it, which what I would probably do is I would load up a game, any map by the way, any map of Conquest co-op, solo co-op, and I would run an engineer class with the rockets, and I would probably try to damage vehicles as much as possible before pulling out the M44 to try to dish out as much damage as possible, which honestly, probably the best bet to do would be, again, run a rocket with engineer class, but also if you have the NTW-50 already unlocked, you can also dish out a little bit extra damage on the engineer class, and then probably run some C5s in order to be able to dish out as much damage as possible before finishing off an enemy vehicle with the M44 secondary weapon, which is going to be a lot easier against bots. Don't even bother trying to do this in regular multiplayer, it would just be a pain unless you get lucky. In order to do this the easiest way possible, you're going to want to put the armor piercing rounds in the first ammo slot of your M44 handgun, and then you're also going to want to run a rocket and an anti-tank grenade, and then all engineers classes always use the repair tool. You could also use C5 explosives as well, but the only problem with C5 explosives is that they do dish out a lot of damage, so you might accidentally destroy a vehicle before you even are able to use the M44 to finish it off. So that's why I would probably recommend using the rocket over the C5, but possibly if you use one C5, you could probably use a repair tool to dish out the rest of the damage needed to destroy a vehicle, and then yeah, destroy it with the M44 handgun.
Отмечено! Там опасно!
Really all it takes for that. Kind of complicated, but it's definitely a lot easier to do it if you have friendly AI around to help distract the vehicles while you are going about killing them.
You're moving off the map. Pull it out.
Blowing explosive! Their vehicle is down!
Our Bravo walk is underway.
Both ways will do you just fine. preferably with a kill or assist though, because yeah, if the AI get out before you're able to destroy the vehicle, then yeah, you're not going to. I don't think it's going to count. Sorry for the interruption, but yeah, this is the part where you guys either smash the like button or subscribe or both. I would, greatly appreciate it. Just saying. In order to unlock the M1911, you need 30 kills and assists with the same exact weapon in Portal, which no one probably plays Portal. Not with the World War II era, World War II or B3 era weapons, but. That doesn't really matter because you can also just get 30 kills with the MP28, which is this sidearm all the way up here. Pretty easy, really, if you already have that sidearm unlocked. But yeah, just get 30 kills with the MP28 and get 3 kills with any secondary weapon in 1 life. Again, that's pretty easy, especially if you're playing against bots in Breakthrough Solo Co-op, which again, I would just do this on redacted on the redacted map because it's just the fastest way possible. And to be honest, you'll probably already have this sidearm unlocked without even trying. Next, we have the MP412 Rex. The first challenge, you need to get 60 kills or assists with the Rex in Portal, which no one plays, or the M44, which is again the sidearm way up here. Pretty easy to do this, to be honest, because once you unlock the M44, and not to mention with the M44, it's not a one-shot kill. With the M44, you have to get headshots just to one-shot kill enemies anyways. So yeah, the second challenge is going to be pretty easy. Just get headshot kills with secondary weapons. You probably will do it, unlock this weapon by accident by the time you get to this point. But yeah, in case you haven't, just with your M44, just start popping some bots in the head on redacted breakthrough. The M93R is unlocked by getting 100 kills and assists with it in a Portal or the G57. You already know which was easier, just use the G57. And then next challenge is basically to just get 8 kills with any secondary weapon in 1 round, which you're probably already going to have this weapon unlocked by the time you get to it, but in case you haven't already, I'll just do this in redacted Breakthrough Solo Co-op. Next we have the MP443 secondary handgun. In order to unlock this weapon, all you need is 30 kills or assists with the same exact weapon in Portal, or use the NVK-P-P125. 30 kills, that's all it takes. And then for the next challenge, all you gotta do is basically, it says to inflict 1000 damage with secondary weapons, but that's basically the same thing as getting basically 10 kills on enemies that have full health. Pretty easy. But yeah, if you haven't unlocked the NVK-P125 yet, you gotta unlock that weapon first before you can get the 30 kills required to unlock this. Or if you got lucky, just use the same as that weapon Portal. Pretty easy. Oh, and in case it isn't obvious, yeah, just play some redacted solo breakthrough co-op, blah 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 blah, in order to unlock this weapon as fast as possible, if you haven't already. For submachine guns, the first one we're looking at is the PP-29. Obviously this is pretty easy. All you have to do is get a level 19 in order to unlock this. And then we have the MP9, which I already discussed earlier. All you have to do is get a level 36 to unlock this weapon. And then we have the K30, which again, all you have to do is get to level 53 in order to unlock this submachine gun by either playing regular multiplayer or solo breakthrough co-op to unlock while you're unlocking all these other weapons. For the AC-9 submachine gun, you can either buy the Battlefield 2042 Elite Edition for $30 extra, or you can do these 2 challenges, which is get 30 kills with the DM7 from a distance of 25 meters or less, and also get 15 kills with the PBX in 1 round, which you can do both of these pretty easily in a game of Redacted. SCZ-3 submachine gun. In order to unlock this weapon, you got to get 30 kills with SMGs from a distance of 25 meters or less. Pretty easy, to be honest. And then the next challenge is get 100 kills with the AC-9 or P90, which we haven't even gotten to the P90 yet, but yeah, you're probably going to unlock this pretty... It's not really, it's pretty straightforward. Just just start killing people with submachine guns, and you'll unlock both of these pretty fast. And if you want to do it the fastest way possible, again, redacted breakthrough is the way. Next, we have the P90 SMG. To unlock this, all you need to do is get 100 kills with the P90 in Portal, or 100 kills with the K30, which, as we discussed earlier, you got to get to level 53 first in order to use the K30. But if you don't want to wait all the way to level 53, then I guess try to get lucky and find a Portal game that uses Battlefield 3 era weapons. And then, of course, the next challenge is get 10,000, inflict 10,000 damage with SMGs, which you're probably already going to have this done by the time you even get to the P90, but in case you haven't already, yeah, it's basically just get 100 kills with SMGs on enemies that have full health. Pretty straightforward. But again, I would just do this on Redacted Breakthrough Solo Co-op to do it the fastest way possible if you haven't unlocked it already. Next, we have the AKS-74U submachine gun. In order to unlock this weapon, you got to get 100 kills with AK-74U in Portal if you can find a lobby, or use the AM-40, which in order to unlock the AM-40, I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah, the AM-40 it gets unlocked at level 4. It's pretty easy to get to level 4, so it shouldn't be too hard to unlock the AM-40 and then use that to get 100 kills. And then the next challenge is basically just get 8 kills with assault rifles from less than 25 meters away in one round, which for both challenges you can do it pretty easily in Redacted Breakthrough Solo Co-op. The PP-2000 is unlocked by getting 100 kills with it in Portal, or by using the MP9, which honestly you're probably already going to have the MP9 unlocked by this point already, but again, in case you forgot, you gotta first get to level 36 to unlock the MP9 before you can get 100 kills with it in order to unlock the PP-2000. And then the next challenge is basically just get 50 hip fire kills with SMGs, which both of these are pretty easy if you load up a game of Redacted Breakthrough Solo Co-op. The first assault rifle that we're going to be looking at that isn't the M5A3 is the AM-40, which, like I already said before, all you have to do is get to level 4 to unlock this weapon. As you can tell in the top right corner of my screen, I'm already level 4, so that's why I already have it unlocked. But in case you already have it unlocked, yeah, just play whatever you want until you reach level 4. It should only take one game, probably. And then for the next one, we have the AK-24. All you have to do is get to level 11. The SFAR-MGL, all you have to do is get to level 27 to unlock this one. And the AC-42, which, like I discussed earlier, all you have to do is get to level 40 to unlock this assault rifle. But now we have the first actual challenge assault rifle, which is the RM68, which, if you guys would like to do this the easiest way possible, just spend an extra $30 to get the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042. But unless you want to do this for free, which I would, all you have to do is get 20 kills or assists with the M5A3 in one round, which is pretty easy, and then get 10 headshots while aiming with assault rifles, which you probably will do this by accident by the time you even get to this anyways. Or actually, yeah, no, actually, maybe not. I mean, I guess it depends on how many kills you get with the AM-40 to unlock the, what was it, the AK-74U, but yeah, pretty easy. If you haven't already, just start aiming for the head against bots in Solo Breakthrough Co-op on Redacted to unlock the RM68 really fast. Next, we have the GEW-46. All you have to do is get 40 hipfire kills with assault rifles and get 80 kills with SMGs while aiming. You'll probably will already have this unlocked by the time you even get to it, but in case you haven't already, Redacted Breakthrough Solo Co-op. I keep repeating myself. Next, we have the VHX-D3. To unlock this, you need 5 headshots and 1 life. And the other challenge is to get 100 kills or assists with AC-42 or the MTAR-21, which we haven't got to the MTAR-21 yet, but you'll probably already have this weapon close to being unlocked anyways by the time that you even get to this point anyways, because I've already used the AC-42 to unlock at least one other weapon in this category. I've already went through so many weapons I forgot which one it was, but yeah. If you haven't though already, just again load up a game of Redacted to unlock this pretty fast. The AK-5C is unlocked by getting 10 kills or assists with underbarrel shotguns, which really the easiest way possible in order to unlock a underbarrel shotgun is to basically just play with a M5A3 until you get I don't know how many kills it is. Let's take a look at that right quick. Wrong one, wrong way, place, whatever. I think I passed the shotgun. Oh yeah, right here. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is get 300 kills with the M5A3 to unlock the Master Key underbarrel shotgun, and then you use this to help unlock the AK-5C down here. And then the other challenge, besides getting 10 kills or assists with underbarrel shotguns, is get 50 kills with assault rifles from a distance of 50 meters or less, which you will probably already have this challenge done by the time that you get to this weapon. But in case you haven't, yeah, just play Redacted. It's simple, really. Next we have the M16A3. The first challenge is to get 30 kills or assists with underbarrel grenade launchers, which again, I'm not even going to go bother with this, but I'm just going to tell you, just level up the M5A3 enough until you unlock all the underbarrel attachments, and then you can use the grenade launcher on the M5A3 to help you get these kills or assists, which you're probably going to have to redeploy over and over again just to finally unlock, to finally do this challenge, because you're not going to have enough grenades to kill with the underbarrel grenade launchers unless you run a support class with ammo box. But the other challenge is to get 100 kills or assists with the M16A3 in Portal, or use the SFAR-M GL, which again, if you haven't forgotten already, you have to get to level 27 first in order to unlock this weapon, to then you also be able to unlock the M16A3. Pretty simple, really. I'll do all this in Redacted Breakthrough. For the ACW-R, you're going to need to get 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or get 100 kills or assists with the M5A3. Again, this is pretty easy. You probably already have this unlocked by the time you can get to this weapon. And then for the next challenge, you have the 20 headshot kills with assault rifles. Both these challenges you're probably already going to have done before you get this weapon. Should have just waited and set that after the second challenge was set out loud. But yeah, if you haven't already had it unlocked, the simplest way to do this is to just load up some Redacted Breakthrough. The A-91 assault rifle gets unlocked by getting 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or 100 kills or assists with AC-42, and then the next challenge is to get 10 kills with the PKP-BP LMG in one round, which we haven't got to that one yet, but it's literally right there. You gotta get to level 32 first in order to actually be able to unlock the A91. There's no way around it, but once you do reach level 32, you can do that second challenge as well, man. Again, both of these can easily be done in a game of Redacted Breakthrough. Next, we have the M416. You need to get 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or use the PBX-45. You gotta get 100 kills or assists with the PBX-45. And then the next challenge is to get 60 kills with assault rifles, or just revives. Really, this one's pretty easy, to be honest. Honestly, it'd probably be easier just to get 60 kills with assault rifles rather than going about reviving, but in case you happen to be super duper garbage, you can't kill bots in solo breakthrough co-op, then yeah, I guess go ahead and start reviving like crazy, I guess. But yeah, both of these challenges can easily be done in Redacted Breakthrough if you haven't already unlocked it at this point by doing all the other weapons. In order to unlock the MTAR-21, you first need to unlock the A-91, which just go back into the video to see what you need in order to unlock that. And once you unlock that assault rifle, you need to get 100 kills or assists with that. And then the next challenge is to get 50 kills with assault rifles at a distance of 25 meters or more. If you guys are struggling to do this on, let's say, a Redacted Breakthrough solo co-op, then yeah, just load up a game of Stranded, and it's pretty easy to do the second challenge from the very beginning of that. For the AEK-971, the first challenge you're going to need to do is to get 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or get 100 kills with the AK-24, which if you for whatever reason haven't gotten to level 11 yet in order to unlock the AK-24, yeah, you gotta get to level 11 first before you can even start to unlock the AEK, but it's probably not going to be a problem because most of y'all will probably already have it unlocked by the time that already have the AK-24 unlocked by the time you want to unlock the AEK-971. And then the second challenge is all you have to do is get 5 kills with assault rifles and 1 life, which is just get 5 kills without dying once. It's pretty simple, really. You can do it at the same time, both of these challenges at the same time in Redacted Breakthrough. As for the last assault rifle, the AN-94 or AN-94, the first challenge you need to do is get 100 kills or assists with the AN-94 in Portal, or 100 kills or assists with AK-971 in either Portal or with the weapon file, which we already discussed how to unlock the AK-971 previously. So yeah, once you unlock the AK-971, you can get 100 kills with it in regular multiplayer or against bots. And then the second challenge is to get 50 headshot kills at a distance of 50 meters or more, which in order to do this as fast as possible, I would probably load up a game of Breakthrough on basically any map besides Redacted. Really, you're going to need a bit of a more open space map in order to do this challenge, but you could technically do this on Redacted if you wait until like the 3rd sector and stay at the very end of the very far end of the bunker and try to shoot up that hill, if you know what I mean. But yeah, just the simplest way possible if you're not on the 3rd sector of Redacted is just, like I said, just load up any map and that has a range on it, and yeah, just start shooting for the head while you're leveling up while you're using the AK-971 trying to get kills with that, right? First LMG that is unlockable is the AVANCYS, which in order to unlock this one, all you need to do is either get to level 7 or buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042. Pretty simple, really, to level up to get this weapon, though. You'll probably already be level 7, way past level 7 by the time you get to this. Probably even be way past level 32 in order to unlock this weapon, too, which, like I already discussed earlier, all you have to do is get 32 kills, get to level 32 in order to unlock the PKP-BP LMG. For the RPT-31 LMG, you can buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042, or you could do this. You can get 30 kills with LMGs from a distance of 75 meters or more, and the next challenge is to get 10 headshot kills while aiming down sights with LMGs, which I'll just load up any map on Breakthrough Solo Co-op that's not Redacted in order to easily get this one done. Next we have the DFR STRIFE LMG. In order to unlock this weapon, all you need is 75 kills or assists with the GW-46, which you haven't already unlocked that. I may just go back in the video to see that. But once you do unlock it, yeah, just get those 75 kills or assists, and then you also need to get 30 kills while aiming down sights with LMGs, which really you're probably already going to have it unlocked by the time you get to this point, to be honest. Next we have the M60E4, which for this one you need 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or get 100 kills with the PKP-BP, which requires you to get to level 32 first, and then the next challenge is to resupply 100 teammates with ammo, which you can easily use Angel or Falk or Irish in order to get those resupplies, which honestly, if you were trying to do it the fastest way possible for that, just run Angel. Have them throw some ammo packs, pouches, whatever, and also use the ammo packs or the ammo box. Next we have the XM8 LMG. Actually has LMG in the name, wow. But anyways, get 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or get 100 kills or assists with the LCMG, which is the very first LMG in the game that you already have unlocked. And then the next challenge is to get 60 teammates healed or revived, which this is pretty easy, just use Falk, really. For the M240B or M240B LMG, all you need to do is get 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or get 100 kills or assists with the AVANCYS, which requires you to get to level 7 first, which is not going to be a problem by the time you get to this point. And then the next challenge is to get 20 kills with LMGs in a round. Yeah, you're probably going to get this done really fast no matter what you play, but again, fastest thing possible, redacted breakthrough solo co-op. Now we have the Type 88 LMG. In order to unlock this weapon, you need 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or unlock the or you gotta get kills with the M240B, which it was the previous LMG that we had. Basically unlock this LMG first, and then get 100 kills with it in regular warfare, because again, you're probably not going to find any real Portal games to use this LMG, really, to be able to unlock it in main warfare, or whatever it's called. But yeah, anyways, the next challenge is to get 10,000 kills, or 10,000 kills, no. Inflict 10,000 damage with LMGs, which is the equivalent of 100 kills on full health enemies, which you'll probably already have this challenge done by the time you even get to this LMG anyways. The final LMG is the RPK-74M. In order to unlock this LMG, you gotta get 100 kills and assists with the X and Mate LMG, which was this LMG all the way up here. You gotta unlock this one first in order for you to be able to unlock this weapon. And again, just get 100 kills or assists with the LMG. And the next challenge is to get 20 kills with the AK-74U at a distance of 25 meters or more. You can do this on redacted breakthrough, or any other breakthrough for that matter. It's really simple. Alright, it's marksman rifles. The first one is the SVK. All you have to do is get to level 14 in order to unlock this. And then the next one is the VCAR or VCAR. All you have to do is get to level 47 to unlock that. And then, I don't know why DICE did this, but yeah, the BSV-M, all you have to do is get to level 12 or buy the Elite Edition. Why would you even bother with this, honestly? And number 2, why is this below this one, or whatever. That's besides the point. But yeah, anyways, yeah, just get a level 12 and unlock this. It's pretty simple. And then the first challenge, marksman rifle, tactical rifle, whatever, not tactical rifle, marksman rifle, is the G428. In order to unlock this, all you need to do is get 10 kills with assault rifles from a distance of 50 meters or more. And then the next challenge is to get 80 kills or assists with marksman rifles. Both of these can easily be done on any map that's not redacted in breakthrough solo co-op. Next we have the M39 EMR. In order to unlock this, you need 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or 100 kills or assists with the DM7. And then the next challenge is to get 10 headshot kills with any marksman rifle. Both of these challenges can easily be done on redacted. For the SVD, all you need is 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or 100 kills or assists with the SVK, which only requires you to get to level 14 in order to even be able to start unlocking the SVD. And then the next challenge after that is to get 50 kills with marksman rifles at a distance of 100 meters or less. Really, all you have to do is just get 50 kills with marksman rifles, because that is just, I don't even know why they even bothered to make that a whatever. They should just call that just get 50 kills with marksman rifles, really. It's really simple. You probably already have this unlocked by the time before you even get to this point. And now we have the M1 GARAND. All you have to do is get 100 kills or assists with it in Portal, or unlock the M39 EMR first and get 100 kills or assists with that. And then the next challenge is to get 10 headshot kills at a distance of 50 meters or more. Basically load up any map on breakthrough solo co-op that is not redacted in order to easily unlock this weapon. Now we have the snipers. The DXR-1, you unlock that by getting to level 24. And then the NTW-50, which you probably may or may not already be at this point by the time that you've gotten to this weapon. But yeah, you gotta get all the way to level 60 in order to even unlock the sniper rifle, which is understandable being that it's a one-shot kill weapon for such a long range, to be honest. But yeah, anyways. The first challenge sniper rifle that you have to unlock, that you can unlock, is the CAV-BRAWLER sniper. In order to unlock this sniper, all you need is 10 headshot kills with sniper rifles at a distance of 200 meters or more, and you also got to get 50 kills with sniper rifles at a distance of 50 meters or less. Which, I mean, this is kind of an interesting challenge, to be honest. This is probably one of the most interesting challenges up at this point for any weapon besides the BFP-50. But yeah, in order to unlock this weapon, the first challenge, you're probably going to need to play... You're probably going to need to load up a Conquest solo co-op server to get those 10 kills at 200 meters or more with a sniper rifle. And I would probably just load up a game of Discarded or Exposure for that to easily get that done. And then, of course, for the second challenge, at 50 meters or less, you can do it on any map, but the fastest way possible is obviously going to be load up a game of Breakthrough Solo Co-op on Redacted. The last sniper rifle to unlock is the GOL Sniper Magnum. In order to unlock this sniper, you need 60 kills or assists with it in Portal, or 60 kills and assists with the SWS-10. And then the next challenge is to spot enemies with the SOFLAM, which in order to unlock that, all you need to do is run the RECON class and either have the SOFLAM already unlocked, or unlock the SOFLAM first, or if you already have it unlocked yet, just go about spotting enemies on any map, but preferably Redacted Breakthrough Solo Co-op because it's just the fastest that way. Or if you want a more generalized area, then of course just load up a game of Stranded. You can always do it on Stranded 2 and just get up on that one hill to the right side of the map in order to be able to easily spot enemies. And now finally we get to the tactical weapons. The first one to unlock is the GFT 45-70. All you have to do is get a level 21 if you haven't already done that. And then for the 12M auto shotgun, all you need to do is get a level 44 to unlock that. The first challenge tactical weapon is the GHOSTMAKER R10 crossbow. Basically, in order to be able to unlock it, you can either buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042 or get 25 headshot kills and perform three takedown kills, which is basically just the same thing as going behind enemies and meleeing them. You'll probably already have the headshot kills challenge done by the time you get to this weapon if you've done everything else. And for the perform takedown kills, really just load up a game of Redacted and start throwing smoke grenades and just get behind some bots, 3 bots, all it takes, and just knife them, really. Next is the RORSCH MK-4. To unlock this weapon, you can buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042, or you can get 10 headshot kills with marksman and sniper rifles, and you gotta inflict 500 damage on vehicles with any primary weapon, which there's multiple ways you can really do this, to be honest. If you haven't, obviously, if the easiest way to do it would be to use the NTW-50 sniper rifle against vehicles in order to rack up damage easily. But if you haven't gotten level 6 first, you can also run the armor-piercing rounds on any assault rifle, the armor-piercing grenade launcher under barrel rounds on any assault rifle. Where's that? Or you can use this. You can use the regular grenade launcher, or I don't see the armor penetration, whatever. There's some assault rifles that have AP rounds that you can use against vehicles as well in order to be able to inflict damage. If you haven't already gotten level 60, of course. Again, like I said, the easiest way possible is just to get a level 60 to get this sniper first before you start trying to dish out enough damage to unlock the RORSCH MK. And then finally we have the NVK-S22 shotgun. You can buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042 to unlock it for free, I guess you could say, whatever. Or you could also get 60 kills with shotguns while aiming. And then the next challenge is to get 4 kills with shotguns in 1 life. Both of these are pretty easy on a game of Redacted Breakthrough. You'll probably already have progress done, if not already done, for this weapon by the time you get to this part anyways. For weapon attachments, with most weapons, you're going to be able to unlock everything just by getting all the way up to 360 kills, which, again, you can get all the way up to 360 kills just by playing against bots in Breakthrough Solo Co-op on Redacted in order to get that really fast. And there's some other attachments that aren't necessarily unlocked by simply just getting kills, but they're not really that hard for the most part, such as with the thermals, which for every thermal sight in this game, or for every 1.25x and 2.5x thermal sight in this game, all you really have to do is get a certain amount of kills with each weapon while aiming down sights. Same thing with this weird sight. It's called the Target 8T 1.2545X, whatever. You're probably going to end up unlocking this before you even unlock the thermals. But then we have sights like the M22 3.5X sight or the PSO 1M35X sight, which both require you to get kills at a distance of either 80 meters or more or 125 meters or more with each individual weapon, which in order to easily unlock both of these attachments for every weapon that has these two sights, I would just play like any map for that matter. Any map that's not close quarters, like Redacted, that's not Stranded, at least not Stranded Breakthrough, not Haven or not Stadium. For any of those maps, I would just probably stick with staying as far away from every enemy as possible in order to easily get these kills, which again, you can probably do a lot easier against bots in solo co-op Conquest. And then when it comes to underbarrel attachments such as with the STNR laser sight or the MGL laser sight, all you really have to do is get a certain number of hip-fire kills with each individual weapon. And I know for certain weapons you don't even have to do that. It's just a matter of just getting simply kills, just like with every other attachment in this game. But for these pre-season, or well, before these attachments were brought into the game, for weapons that didn't have it already, you had to get it by getting hip-fire kills. And then with the incendiary grenade launcher, or the AP, and also the armor-piercing rounds grenade launcher, all you have to do is get 50 underbarrel grenade launcher kills with each individual weapon, which the easiest way to do that would be to load up a game of Redacted Breakthrough and just play against bots with either a support ammo class to keep getting ammo over and over again, and then when it comes to all skins or charms for weapons in this game, it's quite simple to get each and every one of them. For the most part, really all you're going to have to do is just either get to you're going to have to get to level 93, or just get up to 30 kills with each individual weapon to get the Carbon series camo. And then of course, if you want the tier 1 camo for every weapon, 1200 kills with every single weapon in the game. And like I said, with charms, you gotta just level up to level 90 to get all 3 of these charms, but you'll probably end up getting that and these free weapon skins by the time that you get all this done anyways. And now we have the Battlefield 2042 gear, throwable, and gadgets. You're already going to have the frag grenade, the smoke grenade, the tugs, the tracer dart gun, the ammo crate, the medical crate, the armor plate, anti-tank mine, recoilless M5 rocket launcher, the smoke grenade launcher, and the anti-air missile launcher already unlocked. The first unlockable throwable is the concussion grenade. You unlock this by reaching level 3. The EMP grenade, you unlock this by reaching level 30. And then the incendiary grenade, you unlock this by reaching level 42. And then we get to the throwing knife. Throwing knife, you basically got to inflict 500 damage with any grenades, as well as inflicting 200 damage with melees, which this can easily be done on Redacted Breakthrough. And then we have the anti-tank grenade, which requires you to get 100 kills or assists while playing as the engineer. Basically just put on a Boris or a Liz or a Crawford and start killing people to your heart's content until you reach 100 kills and assists. Then the next challenge before it is to get 5 vehicles destroyed with anti-tank mines, C4 or C5 explosive, which the C4 explosive is only possible in Portal, but you don't even have to worry about that. Just use the anti-tank mines or the C5 explosives in any game of Conquest solo co-op. Just go about destroying vehicles with C5 or anti-tank mines and that until you get 5 kills or 5 vehicles destroyed. And then next we have the mini grenade. The mini grenade, you just need to damage 30 enemies with any grenade type. as well as to inflict 1,000 damage with incendiary grenades, which of course requires you to get to level 42 before you can even begin to unlock the mini grenades. And then the final grenade throwable type, whatever, the spring grenade. You got to get 100 kills or assists while playing as Assault, as well as inflict 1,500 damage with frag grenades, which if you haven't already unlocked it by this point, yeah, just go into Redacted Breakthrough to easily get this done. For the C5 explosive, you got to get to level 9 first. Forgot to mention that earlier, but yeah, get to level 9 first before you can actually use the C5 explosive to unlock the anti-tank grenade. Yeah, when I mean earlier, I mean just a few seconds ago. But yeah, anyways. The M19 Claymore, you unlock that by getting level 16 first. The proximity sensor, you unlock that by getting level 22. The Javelin, you unlock by getting level 26. The EOD bot, you unlock by getting to level 38. SOFLAM, I discussed this earlier, you got to get all the way to level 56 before you can finally use this to spot enemies. And then finally we get to the first unlockable Gadget. This requires you to get 2,000 damage inflicted with the C5, C4, or EXP pack explosives. I'm not sure what that actually means, to be honest. But I would just assume that you just need to inflict 2,000 damage with explosives, no matter what it is, right? Probably already going to have it unlocked by the time you even get to this point anyways, or at least this part of the challenge done. And the second challenge is you got to get 3 kills and 1 life with gadgets while playing as an Assault, which you could easily get this done by, again, loading up any map on Conquest, solo co-op, and just using the C5 explosive to just destroy a vehicle filled with AI. It's pretty simple, really. And then the next gadget doesn't look like much of a gadget to me, but yeah, the ammo pouch. You just got to resupply 20 people with the ammo crate, and then you also need to resupply 20 people with Angel's supply bag, which again is pretty simple. Just run Angel, run the ammo crate at the same time, and just resupply your teammates, whether they be AI or regular people in multiplayer. And then the medical pouch, you gotta replenish 750 health with the medical crate, as well as replenish 250 health of squad mates. This is pretty simple. Just play any game of Breakthrough, really, whether it be against bots or actual people, and just start chucking the medical crate at your squad mates to unlock both these pretty fast. And then the Predator SRAW rocket launcher. This requires you to get 1,500 damage inflicted with shoulder-launched missiles. You can easily do this with Liz, by the way, if you don't want to use, like, let's say the recoilless rocket launcher. Oops. And then you gotta get 3 vehicles destroyed at a distance of 100 meters or more while on foot. So yeah, basically, scratch that. Just use Liz. All you have to do is just use the Liz specialist in order to unlock this rocket launcher. And in order to even get Liz, you also got to reach a certain particular level first, which really isn't all that much, as you'll see in a little bit. And then finally we have the RPG-7V2. In order to unlock this, you just have to get 30 kills or assists with the RPG in Portal, or with the recoilless M5 rocket launcher. And then the second challenge is to inflict 750 damage on enemy vehicles with shoulder-launched missiles, which, to be honest, you can't really complete the the second challenge without completing the you cannot complete the first challenge without accidentally completing the second challenge first if you're going for vehicles. But yeah, pretty simple. Just load up a game of Conquest solo co-op and just start shooting AI vehicles to unlock this easily. Sorry for the interruption, but yeah, this is the part where you guys either smash the like button or subscribe or both. I would, greatly appreciate it. Just saying. For vehicles, you are already going to have the LATV for RECON vehicle already unlocked. you're already going to have the Apache Warchief already unlocked, you're already going to have the Panther Jet already unlocked, you're already going to have the Condor already unlocked, the M1A5 tank already unlocked, the Super Hokum helicopter already unlocked, the Phelon Jet already unlocked, the Super Hind gunship already unlocked, and the T-28 tank already unlocked. The first unlockable vehicle is the LCAA hovercraft. You just gotta reach level 6 to unlock this. And then we have the EBAA Wildcat. You just gotta get to level 10 to unlock this. We have the Nightbird. You also only have to get to level 20 to unlock this. And then we have the MAV. You just have to get to level 34 to unlock this. And then we have the Bolt. You only got to get to level 50 to unlock this. The first unlockable vehicle is the UH-60 helicopter. In order to unlock this, all you have to do is get 30 kills or assists with helicopters, and then the other challenge is to just fly 5 kilometers while in helicopters. You can easily get this done in a game of Conquest solo co-op against bots while flying in your very own helo right off the spawn. And then the next vehicle is the Railgun tank. Don't really feel like saying that name. But anyways, in order to unlock this weapon, obviously the easiest way is to buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042, but in case you want to just do it for free, the first challenge, all you have to do is inflict 1,500 damage on enemy vehicles with armored vehicles. Basically just use a tank and just start shooting every vehicle that you can see. And then the second challenge is to get 20 kills or assists while destroying vehicles with an armored vehicle, which again, you can just use a tank, and I would just load up a game of Conquest solo co-op to easily get both these challenges done. Next we have the EBLC-RAM. In order to unlock this vehicle, you can either buy the Elite Edition of Battlefield 2042, or you can do 80 kills and assists with the LATV RECON, the LCAA hovercraft, or the M5C Bolt. And then the next challenge after that is to inflict 2,500 damage on enemy vehicles with the EBAA Wildcat or the MAV. Both of these challenges can easily be done in Conquest solo co-op on any map. Next we have the CAV-BRAWLER. In order to unlock this, you can either buy the Elite Edition, or you can get 60 kills, assists, or teammates spawned on the MAV or the EBLC-RAM, which of course requires you to unlock either one of these vehicles or both of these vehicles before you can even do that challenge. And then you also got to inflict 3,500 damage with ground vehicles, and in order to do either one of these challenges, I would just load up a game of Conquest solo co-op and use a tank to inflict damage on other vehicles, basically. But you're probably already going to have the 3,500 damage already completed by the time you even get to this part anyway. So yeah, just worry about the first challenge if you've already completed the second challenge, if you've done all this in order. Next we have the UV-2 Pawnhawk. In order to unlock this, you just got to spot 100 enemies, and you got to travel 5 kilometers in either an LATV RECON or a Nightbird. This is honestly very easy to do. Just load up a game on Redacted Conquest, or not Redacted, whatever, not Redacted Conquest, but Redacted Breakthrough to get all your spots in, and then load up a game of Conquest solo co-op to get your Nightbird or your RECON travel in kilometers done. And as for the XFAD-4 Drugger, I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, anyways, in order to unlock this vehicle, you gotta get 50 infantry kills with air vehicles. You can use a helicopter to easily complete this challenge in Conquest solo co-op. And then the second challenge is to travel 5 kilometers in either one of the jets. That's basically what these are jets. Next we have the RAW 68 Haran Stealth Chopper. In order to unlock this vehicle, you can either buy the Elite Edition or complete these two challenges, which is inflict 3,000 damage with helicopters, or get 15 kills, assists, or vehicles destroyed with helicopters in a round. And as you can tell at the, below those two challenges, you're going to be able to unlock both the Huron and the Hannibal stealth helicopters at the exact same time, because they both have the exact same challenges anyways, which is kind of ironic considering, well, I'll get to that in just a minute, but yeah. In order to easily get this done, just load up a game of Conquest Co-op and just start destroying bots in order to unlock both these vehicles at the exact same time. And yeah, it's kind of ironic because yeah, you have the M3A3 Bradley and the BMP-2 vehicles, and both of these require the same same challenges to unlock. And yeah, basically in order to unlock both of these, all you really have to do is get 60 kills and assists, 60 kills, assists, or teammate spawn with the RAM or Brawler, and then you also need to inflict 3,500 damage with ground vehicles, basically a tank. Just inflict 3,500 damage with a tank in order to unlock that. And like I said, both these are the same, so I don't know why DICE didn't just put the same disclaimer that they put for the stealth choppers for that, because you can technically unlock both the Bradley and the BMP-2 at the exact same exact time as well, because they both have the same challenges, but whatever. And then when it comes to unlocking all the different weapons and gadgets for each individual vehicle, obviously the easiest way to do that is just by simply playing games of Conquest solo co-op against bots to unlock everything. You can basically go all the way up to tier 12 and still unlock everything against bots without actually playing real multiplayer. It's definitely going to be a lot faster than trying to do this the organic way, I guess you could say. And now we're going to take a look at Specialists, which this isn't going to really take very long to do. As you can tell, you're already going to have Sundance, Dozer, Boris, Irish, Falk, Angel, Casper, and Raul already unlocked. But besides those Specialists, you also have McKay, which you can either level up to 13 or buy the Elite Edition. Don't even know why they even bothered with this, but yeah, just get level 13. And then for Zane, just get to level 28. Or by the year 1 pass, whatever. And then look for Liz, you just gotta get level 8 to unlock her. For Crawford, just get to level 23 to unlock him. And Pike, just get to level 18 to unlock her. And then Blasco, just get to level 33 to unlock her. And yeah, pretty simple to unlock these specialists, really. And in order to be able to unlock every single skin or cosmetic variation for each individual specialist, it's just a matter of playing the game. With some of these, you can just level up into a certain point, which I think for example with Sundance, you have to get all the way to level 94 in order to get this outfit. But then with outfits like these right here, all you have to do is just level up the specialist. Try to get her or anyone else to tier 1. Pretty simple, really, to do all of that. It's just a matter of just playing the game until you unlock every single one of these. But I guess if you were to do it the fastest way, do it the fastest way possible, you can level everything up all the way up to 360 kills against bots and solo co-op on Conquest or Breakthrough. But then after that, the fastest way possible to basically get everything unlocked is to, for example, with Sundance, I would just play games of Breakthrough or Conquest Close Quarters to get that done as fast as possible. Dozer, that's simple, just do the exact same thing for Sundance. When it comes to McKay, it's a matter of playing whatever you really want to, just so long as you use the grapple hook to get to high places before you shoot people. And then with Zane would take a very long time at this point in time to unlock, but if you were to, let's say, use this against people in Breakthrough, just lock onto certain surfaces using your D-pad or whatever it is used to help lock onto objects, you can get this done as fast as possible. The fastest way possible would be against people in, like I say, either Breakthrough or probably also Conquest close quarters. Then when it comes to Boris, there's no really easy way to say this. The sentry gun's pretty bad. In order to get all the damage needed to unlock everything with Boris, it's going to take a while. It doesn't even matter what you play or do, because at the end of the day, the sentry bot's not going to really kill anyone unless they either are not looking at the sentry or are too busy trying to shoot you or your teammates. When it comes to Liz, obviously you're going to have to play a bunch of conquests in order to get everything unlocked for her. And then when it comes to Crawford, the fastest way possible to get everything unlocked for Crawford would probably be by playing conquest close quarters, in order to be able to get all those minigun kills in tight, in close quarters, tight spaces, where you want to call it. And then when it comes to Irish, I would again either play Conquest close quarters for that, or play nothing but Breakthrough, preferably on smaller maps, smallish maps that have people in very tight spaces, I guess you could say. Then when it comes to Falk, whatever, just play the game as you please. The fastest way possible is definitely going to be in Conquest close quarters or Breakthrough. Same thing with Angel. When it comes to Casper, probably the best bet in order to unlock everything for him as fast as possible will probably be by playing Breakthrough and just using his drone to spot enemies at each and every sector. And then same thing with Raoul. Well, actually not same thing with Raoul. You can probably unlock everything in Raoul by also playing Conquest close quarters, but it probably would be best to either play Stadium or Redacted. You probably would be wasting your time if you bothered trying to play with him on Haven. But then other than that, yeah, just Breakthrough in order to get all the spots needed to unlock everything. And then when it comes to Pike, same thing as with Raoul, just play a bunch of Conquest close quarters on either Stadium or Redacted, or play Breakthrough. And then with Blasco, same thing. Literally all you have to do is just play a bunch of Conquest solo co-op, or Conquest solo co-op, up to 360 kills, whatever, up until tier 12, I should say. But yeah, no. Conquest close quarters to unlock everything for her, or you can also play regular Breakthrough, which underrated, an underrated spot on the map, or an underrated map for unlocking everything for her would be Flashpoint, surprisingly, because of the first two sectors being having so many people within a close space to get all of her spots blocked and disruptions with her device once you put that down. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I'm even putting this in the video, but yeah, in order to unlock the Ranger drone, just get to level 5. You're probably already going to have it unlocked by the time you click on, before you even click on this video. So I guess I'm just being a little bit thorough,